this is another thing that I think it's really important for, especially new buyers, to know, and that's expenses involved in buying a house other than buying a house.
Oh yeah.
Because, you've got, right off the bat, you'll have your earnest money deposit,
Yep.
then you've got an inspection,
Yep.
then you've got an appraisal,
Yep.
and then you've got closing cost.
Yep.
And all of that, you need to be aware of that
Mm-hmm.
and be prepared. You don't want to step into something you can't finish.
Yeah, exactly. And there are government programs that have even like 0% down, 100% financing. But even with that, you still have to pay for an inspection. You still have to pay for an appraisal. You still have to put down a deposit. If you have $60 in your checking account right now, you shouldn't be buying a house.
Right.
I mean, you have to save up money and you have moving costs too.
Right. Yes, you
The
do.
cost of moving, the cost of possibly furnishing a new place, the cost of starting utilities. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I mean, having the dream home and having the white picket fence and waterfront property, that's all great. But for your first property, I would recommend everybody just start really small, get a nice 3-bed, 2-bath somewhere in a decent neighborhood, live there for a few years, save money for a down payment, move to a better house, and instead of selling, I'm shooting myself in the foot here,
Right.
but instead of selling that house, you just rent it out.
Right.
And now you become a landlord. So now you're renting that first house out. This is exactly what I did. You're renting that first house out. You're probably making $400 to $500 a month profit on that first property, and then you buy the second one. Same thing through 2-3 years. And what's cool is you can keep on using the loan types that are preferable for first time home buyers, right?
Right.
So less of a down payment. So you know all that. And keep doing that, and then you get to a point where you have 3 or 4 properties that are rented, that are paying your bills, that are paying your mortgage, and you can either keep doing it or you can just you can quit and just have those properties the rest of your life. In 30 years from then, those properties will be paid off, and you'll have 4 to 5 paid off houses you can give to your kids. You can sell and move to Hawaii.
Right.
You go to the casino, whatever you want to do, but you'll have a real retirement from that.
Right. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Nothing. They're not making new ground.
They're not, they're not making any more land. So buy it and just hold it. I'm a big buy and hold person. I've only ever sold one of my own houses that I've purchased, and it was because I had to buy like my next house. I had to sell this one, and it was the only way to make it work, and I had to do it. And so I did, and I'm sad I had to, but it was the only way to make it happen. So it worked out.
And you learned from that.
Yep, I did. But buy as much real estate as you can. That's my goal for everybody. I mean, I have real estate, I have stocks, I have Roth IRA, I have precious metal, I have all that stuff. But real estate is the only thing that pays me consistently every month.
Right.
And if the stuff hits the fan, I can go live in one of the houses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real asset. You can't go live on a stock certificate.
No, you